And look at there, who got back just in time. Hello, Reverend. Happy New Year. And Happy New Year to everybody else in chat.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, we did get to celebrate the New Year over on iVlog over on the other side, but I was way on the other side whenever that day was. Yeah, New Year's Eve, yeah.
What do you mean by you were way on the other side?
I had way too much to drink New Year's Eve. I just did. I knew I was going to, I was like, oh, it's New Year's Eve. I'll drink a lot. And I drank a lot. And then they had a friend over, and then they started giving me shots on top of me drinking a lot. That was too much, a lot. I mean, I did. We made it through the whole show. And then I think I remember going upstairs, but I pretty much probably just passed out on the bed. I'm pretty sure. I was out. So that's the way that went down. We had a good time over on iVlog, though. I'm going to definitely
that was good.
calm that down. I mean, I don't even know, because people are like, hey, yeah, if it's going to be like that, I'm going to make sure I don't ever drink that way. Or, I'm glad I gave up drinking. I'm like, wow, I made people glad they gave up drinking. That's bad right there, so. What's up, Scorp? Oh, yeah, the drums. Yeah. Freaking Scorp. The good news is most of my cold is gone. I will say that my numb is nose. My nose is still a little numb, but it's better. Definitely better. I can actually feel at the bottom of my nose now where I couldn't before. So it's getting better as time progresses. But y'all pay no attention to Speed. He is driving a big rig and trying to maintain the cast at the same time. So he's going all out.
I am in for those of you who know trucking. I am in the midst of doing a blind back.
Oh, well, don't blind back into a tree.
There's no trees. I just got a lot of other trailers around me.
Oh, that sucks.
Luckily, I've got a rear window.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you got that's not too blind then. You should have side mirrors, rear view mirror, back
yeah,
window.
I've got side mirrors.
They don't usually put a rear view mirror on a truck though, unless you have a back window, which you do. So, I don't know if they even did it. Speed is adding danger to his drive, right? At least you have power steering, right? Yeah. I don't think he could turn that.
I got power steering. I just don't have a power clutch.
That's got to be difficult. So, otherwise, as far as the cold goes, when I vape the SX Auto, I got no issues. This I can actually vape and not cough. But every time I vape the freaking Trilogy, I start coughing again. And for right now, my see, I'm gonna cough now for no damn reason. Hold on, damn it. Okay. For some reason, yeah, just when I vape the Trilogy, it makes me cough. I'm trying to make it where my ribs will start healing again to where all that's gone, and then I can take them nice long vapes and not have problems. This whole FDA ban, have I changed the wick? I have changed the wick in the Trilogy 3 dog. I did that, was it New Year's Eve? I did it one of them days last week, just to prove that it doesn't really leak that much. Oh, nice magazine art. Heck yeah. I wonder if DeMillen has a SX Auto either coming or already there. I don't know. DeMillen, do you have your SX Auto yet?
Well, she should have it by now.
I would think so. She's probably getting down with the SX Auto, and I plan on going over the blank RDA some more tonight because I think that DeMillen was having issues with the blank. And I have the blank right here. And if we got to go through and rebuild that thing completely, then that's what we're going to do.
What kind of issues with the blank?
Well, the top cap of the blank is kind of it can be non-forgiving if you don't understand the workings of it, I guess, because you know how it's got those slide slots on the top cap when she's not able to get the cap all the way down, and if you don't get the cap all the way down, you never
Oh,
get in position to change your airflow. So I don't know why she's not getting the top all the way down. I mean, you got those two O-rings. Mine are green. I don't know what color she's got, but if it's not in the right position, it's not going to go all the way down. So you have to just kind of mess with it back and forth. And there we go. I'm already in the right. I just
well,
threw it
yeah.
on there.
And if you don't get it all the way down, that's going to mess up your airflow.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're not going to get the vape that you should get off of that thing, and it's a great RDA. And I saw that Vic posted his introduction to the Kelpie RDA today, so that ought to be coming. Who knows? You know what? I'm not even going to attempt to guess when the U.S. is going to get the Kelpie. There's no way. I mean, what he said though, it would probably go to Element Vape first, if anywhere. So if I was y'all and you're in the U.S., check Element Vape. If you're in the U.K., I don't even know. Maybe Nature Vape, or I don't know who all's going to carry it. Everybody that carries EH Pro over on the UK side would probably be able to get it over there. I don't know. Depends on how EH Pro decides to handle this distribution compared to the other ones. I think Element Vape was going to order a sample of the Kelpie RDA, get it in, see if they liked it. If they liked it, then they were going to place their big order, which that's fine. I can understand that. You know, they're just watching themselves and going, you know, will this sell? If it's going to sell, then we'll order a bunch of them, and they'll judge what they think it's going to sell. I guess their whole ordering strategy, you know, what if they order 20 and they sell out of them in one day? Then they know, oh, we screwed up. We didn't order enough. But if they order 100 and they only sell 30 of them, then they're going to feel like they got crapped on. So that's the bad part. I don't think they'll have a problem selling them, especially, you know, it being a new RDA on the market. They usually sell really quick in the beginnings, and then the sales kind of trickle down. They pick back up after you see the reviews. Then the sales pick up again, and then they trickle back down again. And that's the way it goes. Watermelon jelly beans. You don't like watermelon jelly beans? Nature Vape is the only one who gets them first. J. Jerry, I believe that. Nature Vape usually they were pretty quick on the last Kelpie, so I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be quick on this one. I've had really good success with the SX Auto so far. I've charged it maybe 2 or 3 times. It probably needs to be charged again. I got it like half power right now, and it'll probably die before the night's out. So there's that. Got the Kelpie, put a bubble glass on it. It ran out of the juice that was in there, so now I have to put a different juice. And I'm honestly considering using something just like totally off the wall just to kick my whole cold to the curb, like putting some damn black ice in there or something in the Kelpie. Your Scuba, John Q? Okay. I ordered a Kelpie RTA from Nature, got to Maryland in 6 days. Wow, Shore, that's pretty good. You actually ordered it from the UK and had it shipped to the US. Nice.
That might be the way to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah. Reverend, I agree with you. As far as the Kelpie RDA and squonking, did you see that thing has almost a 9mm juice well on it? So if you're squonking with it looks like it's made for single coil, but it looks like if you were really pushing it, like if you took 2 2mm coils, inner diameter, you could get them to fit in there by the way that the posts are made. I probably wouldn't recommend doing that, but you could do it. I would much rather go with a bigger single coil and just drape the wick down into those giant juice reservoir it's got. And then, which you really don't even need that big of a reservoir if you're squonking, but it does limit the amount of times you have to squonk. So if you have that really deep juice well, when you squonk, it's going to flood that whole reservoir. And then for the next, I don't know, 20, 30 vapes, it's just going to be pulling from that juice. You don't have to squonk again. So that's what's cool about that. If you don't have, an auto squonker like a SX Auto SX Auto, no, that's not going to work for that. But like the X Class, that would work. John Q, what is wrong with you? Did you not drink last weekend or New Year's Eve so that you could drink tonight or something? I'm a little tipsy because my spelling is messed up. Well, y'all go ahead and do all that drinking tonight, Three Dog. I'm not doing that this time. I'm going to stay above the board.
Hey, you need to have a drink for me.
Public service announcement. I have bronchitis. I blame Scuba. Don't look at the screen too long or you will catch it. But I did get some meds. Hi, everyone. Cassie. Well, Cassie, I believe Cassie won an SX Auto. I think like the last waffle that Jazzy did that I saw, it looks like Cassie won a SX Auto. Or was that Carrie? Carrie Mayo. I get those two names. I'm sorry I get those two names confused. Maybe it wasn't Cassie. But, oh, you can bust me, John Q. It's fine. Mr. 5 Octave, I know, right? My voice does tend to go up really high. Well, I saw some of what happened from a video that was made that I didn't know was being made where I was singing Cleveland Brown and the dude that was sitting next to me was doing some kind of weird stuff with his hand and I was like, I don't even know. He was hollering, y'all can F off in his sleep. She did say I was yelling in my sleep. I think that's hilarious. I've never known myself to yell in my sleep, but that is the squeakiest sounding. You're supposed to grease up that thing, man.
That is the clutch.
Oh, that's the clutch? Grease up that clutch. It's a squeaky spring. Some WD-40, I bet there was, Talion. I apologize for if my behavior got too messed up during the New Year's Eve show, but I think we were all having fun. We had a giant Zoom call going, and there was a lot of people that came in and left, and if I offended anybody, I apologize. I thought we were just having fun. Maybe I went too far. I don't know. I thought it was fun.
You went too far? Nah.
Stuart, what's up, Stuart? Well, usually I don't go too far, but that time I will say, yeah, I went too far. We still get to nut punch you. 3 Dog, man, I tell you what. Yeah, darn thing, I don't know how you could really offend too many people on iVlog because they already. Whew, man, yeah, that's a whole nother story. So the blank, let's see if we can get this blank apart and refilled, rewicked, all that good stuff. I really don't think I need to put another coil in here, but I do want to rewick this thing. And it would have been nice if I would have brought some napkins over here. You know what? I may go get a napkin because, yep, I'm going to need a napkin. I'll be right back.
All right. Before anybody says anything, I can't see chat, so I don't know what's going on. And I'm a little busy. And I am not going to put this trailer where they want it.
Well, put it close to where they want it then.
Well, the problem that I'm running into is it's a blind back, and I've got a very narrow spot to do it in. And this trailer is not wanting to cooperate either.
Ah. What in the world? I need to take a really good look at this. Because I forgot what kind of screws. I think this has the really small Torx. It does. But if we're not taking the coil out, I don't have to worry about that. I'm just taking the wick out. So these 2 holes right here, that's where the little Torx bit screws are. And they're like deep down in there. So They give you a tool though that you can, mess with. This thing is soaking wet. I'm surprised there's that much juice on it.
Jesus. Plug in.
Yeah, look how much juice is still in the well even after pulling that out. And I don't remember ever dripping on this thing. ARS, let me wash this out. This is completely soaked with juice. That's too much. Look at that. I got juice on my stand. Oh, Stevie Dilligaff Porter is sending me one of those piston stands, which I think is freaking awesome. If y'all didn't see the video on Facebook, it even says scuba on the side. That is bad to the bone.
That is cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to put it in that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I think he posted it on his own page, and I didn't share it over to the group or anything, but it does look cool. It's got like little gears and stuff on the side of it, and it says scuba on there.
Oh, sweet. Wait, has he already shipped it?
He said he was going to ship it Friday, so that would be today. I believe he's shipping it today. So, it's coming real soon. All right, that should do it for this. Now we're going to have to put it on a mod here and warm this up again before I wick this. And we're going to go through as slow as possible to show how this top cap interacts with this deal, so y'all can see how to put the top cap. I mean, you really shouldn't have issues, but if DeMille can have issues, then anybody can, I think. So I don't want anybody else having issues with that. And I know Jazzy posted a couple of videos on the SX Mini Brotherhood group about the SX Auto and how to work it and stuff. I haven't watched them myself because I'm already pretty familiar with it. But for the people that, wow, this is about out of battery. We'll see what we can get done. I got plenty of fresh batteries. I just got to put them on here. Yeah, this is firing from the inside out exactly the way it should. I'm trying to show y'all where I got this at. It's pretty much centered in the post there. That's where I got the actual coil setting. They are dead, Joshua. They are dead as a mofo. I need to... You know what? Let's just change them right now. Those are some dead batteries. Let's get these up here. Throw some MXJOs in there. There we go. Now we got full battery. How about that?
Hey, Scuba, I'm going to hang up for a second. I got to make a phone call, and I will be right back.
Go for it. They can't even see you. They can hear you, but they can't see you. So.
All right.
All right. Oh, yeah, the barrage. You know, I didn't get the barrage. I got the other one. The bunker. This is the bunker. So the barrage was the only one out of the three. You know, the blank, the bunker, and the barrage, I think, were the three that I could have got. And that's the only one I didn't get. Because we were comparing them going, this is about the same thing as that. So I just like, you know what? I'll just leave it like this. So let's get some more cotton. You know what? Did I have this set up for squonk? I don't remember. And I can't see up under there, so we're going to have a look-see. I don't think that's a squonk pin in there. No, that looks like a solid pin, so good. Not going to be squonking on that right now. It does have a squonk pin. Oh, nice. Nice RS. And I'll tell you, when you get that trilogy, dude, do not go skimpy on the cotton. Make sure you use a good amount of cotton, or you will have a very wet top of your mod, and you're going to wonder why. Use as much cotton as you can. It's just going to make it so much better by doing that. I know the first time I built the trilogy, it was good, but it was like barely had a little condensation coming on the mod. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rebuild. That's why I rebuilt it the second time, just to go a little bit, just a little bit tighter on the cotton, which is what I did. Wow, I can barely get this through here, but that's all right. Nobody compares it to an Addy you have. Well, what's an Addy you have, Joshua? I'll do some comparisons. Maybe I have it, maybe I don't. I don't like using a whole bunch of cotton on drippers because you're going to be dripping in there anyway. Let's strum out the strands here. Always do that. From where the cutters come in there and get everything pushed down. Tuck this side in. Boom. If it let go, these are really sharp, so that little point will grab hold of that cotton and not let go because it's got a little burr on the end of it. If I take this one and push it in there, it won't have no problems. There we go. Dave might not have a choice for what. I missed what he said earlier. There we go. Now the big question is, what juice do we put in there? I don't want to use that. I have some really old juice. This is, if y'all remember Bang Bang. I have some Bang Bang juice. But I taste tested it and it was good. What flavor was this? This is called Below the Belt. Official letter. No, I don't think that's right. It kind of tastes like a cinnamon candy. And I definitely don't need another cinnamon. Not below the belt. Below the belt. Yeah, below the belt, John Q. You got the Kelpies in, but the quality control. Oh, that sucks, RS. That sucks. Was that a horchata? I may try some black ice just so I can see how hard this is going to hit my throat. I haven't dripped this in a while. This ought to be interesting. Let's put black ice on here. Nothing better than oops, I put a little too much on that side. Woo, man, that just hit my eyes and it made my eyes burn. Higgy's Black Ice Challenge Juice. That's some strong. I shouldn't have taste tested. That's quite strong. All right. So if you're having problems with the top cap, especially if you just got the RDA in, what you want to do is get some e-juice and go around these O-rings. Really important to go around these O-rings so that they're not so. You can just get a little bit of juice, put it on your finger, and just slide it around the O-ring. Boom. It don't take much. One drop, you can go all the way around this whole dripper. And now this is nice and slick. So that way your top cap doesn't, if you have a sharp edge on your top cap, when you go to slide this on here, it'll cut into these O-rings. Then you'll have a lot of issues. Now, if you look at the inside of this cap, you see how it has these little poles here with a long slide. What it does is after this cap is on, when you turn it, this whole top part turns, but it doesn't do it by hand. You have to get this thing locked down on there. So what I do is I look for these two big openings, and then I find the two big openings here, and I just match those up and slide that straight down. And then you just wiggle a little bit, and you should be able to get it to pop right down there. Well, if it didn't, there we go. Pop right down on there. And once you get it all, you'll know because you won't have any slack. Now there's my airflow. Come on, light. Give me a little just. That's the airflow completely open. Once you get this tight enough. And there's the airflow closed, open, closed, open. It just barely moves. I mean, that's how far the airflow goes. I don't know if y'all can see it, especially maybe on this one. That's closed. That's open. Closed. Open. That's as far as it goes. So there's not a big jump as far as between back and forth on the airflow. That's speed back, looks like. So
I am. I'm back.
I sound a lot better. I probably do, Jazzy. Yeah, not going to go that far down the rabbit hole this time. I am about to vape some black ice though, but at least it's only at 50 watts. This is, what ohm are we at? 0.47 at 50 watts. That's actually right about where you should be vaping this at. I don't know with black ice though how good that's going to be. Wipe off your fingers, right?
You've got black ice in that?
Yeah. Woo.
That'll help your cough out.
I just wasn't ready. Hold on, I'm going to get it. Let me try that again. Never mind. It's going to make me...
I was going to say, if you weren't going to give up, I was going to say you have to go to 200 watts.
Whoo! It hits the back of my throat too hard, and I'm not well enough yet to vape. I just did rewick, DeMillan. Rewick.
She wants to watch you do it again.
Oh, I just did this, DeMillan. There's a UL Cocoa for $19.99. There you go. Those are just as good as the Caliburn. So if y'all want a UL Cocoa, get in touch with Jazzy. So why can I vape the SX Auto and not cough?
You're not getting as much vapor.
Click that link. Now, Munchkin, if I click that, it's going to bring... Okay, I'm going to click it, but it's going to play the... He wasn't ready. I got you. Okay, now you took me back out of the show. Now I'm back. Okay. I don't know if that played. That would be funny if it did. No, I got YouTube muted. Otherwise, I would have clicked it and would have said, he wasn't ready. Just to get the black ice. Oh, I see what you're saying, DeMillan. I will. I do need to rewick to get the black ice out. I thought I could vape that. I may hit it a couple more times, even though it's going to... It's going to make me cough, but it's still good to just clean everything out. I ruined your joke? Goodness. Another day above ground is a good day. Ain't that right, Joshua? Look at there. I didn't cough. I know what it is. I'm trying to take... Whoa. Man, you're on a bouncy road or something. You're vibrating.
Yeah. I'm bobtail right now. I don't have anything behind me. So I bounce around a little bit more. And so does the phone. Sorry about that.
Reverend, I'm in the same boat as you, bud. As far as the blank goes, I had so much stuff that I, end up putting the blank on the back burner, even though it was a good RDA. And I got the blank as well as the bunker, which is a little RDA, and it also has a glass insert in the inside, so you're getting the flavor off of glass, which I think bumps it up a little bit. But this point blank or blank, however you want to call it, it's a damn good little RDA. It's just me trying to vape something really strong right now is kicking my tail. I just have to hit it slow and smooth, and it doesn't make me cough. If I really crack it, it's gonna make me cough.
Let me know if my camera bouncing around is causing a lot of problems for people. I'll turn the video portion off. Tell them park.
What? A
What?
waffle winner in Jesse's group tried to sell his device in his group. Then Jesse
What?
said, there's no sales allowed. Then he sends a message at 1 a.m. and asks, is there a return policy?
What?
Exactly. Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
God. What does he want his $10 back?
I right? That's really messed up. Speed looks like he's hunting wabbits.
Yeah, actually, I can. I can actually flip this off now.
My mic is whatever directional I tell it to be. $3. Right now, I have it set for unidirectional, so I have to be in front. Even though I could go behind it and you'd still be able to hear me, most of the sound comes straight from the front. So if it's off to the side, it lowers it. And I have the gain on this mic turned all the way to 0. It's like I have the mic turned off. That's the only way it works good. Otherwise, you would hear flies farting on the wall over there. It's that sensitive. So you got to be really careful with the Blue Yetis. It keeps jumping in and out of stereo. I don't know.
Who, me?
Oh, Josh listed it as Addies. Let me see if I can scroll back a little bit. Thank you, Jade. Yes, another day. Hanging in there, struggling with monies at the moment. Higher wattage stuff. I must have missed when Joshua posted his Addies. I listed all of them above. Okay, let me get even further up. Oh, here we go. The Icon, the Drop Dead, the Dead Rabbit, the Kennedy, the Flav 24, the Comet Velocity, the Aquidus, the Unicorn, the Goon, Single Coil, Dead Rabbit, yep, Recoil Rebel, Twisted Messes 24 Pro. I do have a lot of those, Joshua. I have the Icon, I have the Drop, I have the Drop Dead, I have the Dead Rabbit, I have a Kennedy, I have the Velocity, the Goon. I don't know if I have the Single Coil Dead Rabbit. I don't have the Recoil Rabbit, but I do have Rebel, but I do have the Twisted Messes 24 Pro. That's what I have out of all those. And if you ask me to find one of those specifically, it'd probably take me a minute. But matter of fact, I think I have the Goon right here. Here's the Goon with a blue cap.
I bet I can name one you can't find.
Don't do it.
Okay.
This is the Pulse, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Pulse. Never mind. I thought that was something else. I got the .com.
Have they made an RDA called the Hole yet?
No, there's another Goon, by the way. There's a gold one. Recurve. There's a lot of good RDAs up here. I mean, as far as RDAs go, man, there's a bunch of them. This one, I can't remember this. Asbestos gave us these. The Narda. These are the Narda clones.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's damn good, man. I was like, for a clone, I can't tell. It vapes really good. It squonks really good too. I got the Radar. I think that came on top of the Delta Squonker. Jesse's getting his cell on. Which has the airflow like the Barrage? The Barrage, the Passage and the Barrage, I think, are the same. That's why I didn't get the Barrage. It's Suck My Mod has the Passage, and then Asmoda's has the Barrage. And they both have similar airflows, but the Passage has like individual chambers going down, and the Barrage has like one big chamber that comes down and cuts back in, I think, from what I remember. That's the only reason I didn't get the Barrage, but it looks cool. Maybe I'll get that one. That's the only one I was missing out of the group. Speed talked me out of it. Y'all blame Speed. He said, no, get the blank. when we were looking at Smotus when they had the 50% off sale, he was like, "Yeah, don't get the Barrage, get the blank." Is that better? Ooh, thank you.
I didn't think you were looking at the Barrage.
Well, I was, but we were like, "Well, should I get the Barrage or should I get the one that I can never think of the name of that I've already
The
said?
blank?
Not the blank. This one, the bunker.
No, you went there to get the bunker, and I said get the blank.
Yeah, but I said, what about the Barrage?
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
didn't know
no.
anything about the Barrage.
He's like, yeah, the blank is. We looked at it, but it's fine. It's fine.
The blank is probably a better RDA.
Yeah. She brought
Which
me
is probably
some,
what I would have told you.
She brought me some fresh garlic bread that's not burnt on either side.
So what are you eating the garlic bread with?
Not a darn thing. I love garlic bread. I can eat it by itself.
You put some Parmesan on top and melt that on there and brown that Parmesan just a little bit. Oh, really?
Oh
good.
yeah, that's good stuff too. So now I've coated my throat in garlic butter goodness. I'm gonna try throw some menthol on top of it.
I can't believe you put black ice in there.
Well, I put black ice in there mainly because most of the juices that are on my desk, I've already vaped every one of them. And it would just be going back to something I've already vaped in the past. And a lot of them make me cough. And I'm trying to find something that would help my cough instead of hurt it. But with the menthol being the way it is, I was thinking, oh, maybe that'll push it out. I think that's so weird.
Do you have any fluid?
If I do, I don't know where it is, and I don't even know if it's probably no good anymore at this point. But yeah, fluid, that would ruin this RDA, and you know it. Yeah, you don't want to put fluid in something unless you are only going to use it for fluid ever.
I'd still like to know why it does that.
I don't know, man. There's something in there that just sucks down into it, and it's like, ah.
So did you get anything new in this week?
No, I'm not. I won't be getting anything new in for a while. I am dead busted. I'm broke as a joke. I took what little money I had in PayPal, moved it over my bank account just to keep me above zero. I got to start working. This is 2020. It is the year of Scuba goes to work. I don't know doing what yet. I really don't feel like going to work at a vape shop is a good thing at this point.
I just got a feeling that by the end of 2020, vaping will be in a much better situation. It's just, don't ask me why. It's just a feeling I got.
Well, it would be nice. That whole loophole with the FDA thing saying that, pods can only do menthol and tobacco. But then they've messed up the wording somehow because it can't be a disposable device or something. I forget how they got it worded, but it makes it where they can still produce it. And it's like, really? But besides the fact, Juul had already stopped making the flavors anyway, so it's not hurting them at all.
So I've got a conspiracy theory for you regarding, vaping with tanks versus vaping with pods, and putting a flavor ban on the pods for a short period of time, and then probably bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
So if they go through and they put the ban on pods, they do all the testing, and bring the flavors back, all those flavors and everything are all tested along with the pods, right?
Okay.
So at that point, we now have a product that can be on the market, and the FDA would be okay with it. So now if they go after all the other products that are out there, the only thing left would be pods.
Well, The main thing that's going to be the big kicker
Like
this
Jewel.
year is the PMTA. If that goes through, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. If they don't change something about all these companies have to submit PMTAs for every single flavor profile they have, and then there is just no way. There's no way. Unless the president steps in and goes, okay, we're going to let y'all submit your PMTAs for free. And then say that they're going to have at least a 70% approval rating because, they can turn those things down all they want. All they want. And they will too.
It'll be interesting. I got a feeling the PMTA is going to get pushed back.
If they push it, that'd be a good thing. They need to push it. I just don't see it. I don't know. Worth a try. If I sat on a washing machine, do you think I could see speed without the jiggle? Oh my goodness. That was 3 Dog.
All right, so 3 Dog, just imagine, what you see is one thing. Now imagine how I feel in this truck all day long.
Do your eyeballs, like when you get out of the truck, do your eyeballs continue to jiggle for the next 20 minutes?
Not really, but when I get home, it feels like the floor is moving.
Hey Gail. That's happened to me on cruise boats, but that's the only or going out like deep sea fishing for a long time, and you come back and get on land and everything is still moving. I've gotten that, but never from a car. So
I've never had it from a car. It's just this truck and kind of bouncing around. It is a little bit exaggerated because the phone is sitting on a mount and the mount is vibrating.
Yeah.
Because of the bumps.
It's not vibrating that bad, though.
Oh, I could change that.
Yeah, the seat is the suspension. That's why y'all are seeing him go up and down because those seats in those trucks have like little shock absorbers in them, so the seat will bounce up and down as he hit bumps.
Yeah, it's an air seat.
Cool. Your mount is vibrating? I may need his problems. Oh my goodness.
That must have been Tandy.
No, that was 3 Dog. Finally killed the
I haven't
seals
heard
and
you
the
do
dead
that.
rabbit after 3 that I won on your Christmas show. Good thing I got the fatality. What do you think about the Dr. V2? Dave, I do not know anything about the Dr. V2. The Dead Rabbit V2. When he put DRV2, that's what I did not think. Oh, it's an abbreviation. The Dead Rabbit V2. The Dead Rabbit itself was a great little Addy. And the V2, I don't know. If you already have, this is what I would say. If you have the V1, I don't think it's really necessary to buy the V2. If you don't have either one, then yes, buy the V2. That's the way I would do it. If you already have the Dead Rabbit V1, stick with that. The V2, the airflow is the same. The only difference really is that the posts are raised up at an angle. That's about it. There's not a lot. I'm cutting in and out of stereo. I don't know. It just does that. I actually think what it is the Zoom is trying to compensate for the background noise, and it's ticking it off. So I just saw something pop on my screen about this is now the default microphone or something. That cord looks like it's barely in, but what do you know? Maybe I'll have to plug it in somewhere else.
You actually sound like you just got a little bit louder.
Wow. I was looking at the microphone. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Uh-oh.
I'll just have to find some seals that fit the V1. There you go, Dave. Hell, if I can find some, I'd send them to you. I don't even know. The good thing is I try to keep most of the boxes that I get my stuff in. So, and I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, screw it." Well, it depends on how much stuff y'all collect. If you're like me, it becomes a nightmare. But, like, say I order the Boreas V2. I'll keep the box that it came with all the seals and stuff inside the box. That way I know these are the seals for that tank. Otherwise, I'll never be able to put them apart. I will be going through seal after seal. There's no way. There's too many different sizes and variations to try and get it just right. Talion said one day I'll show my boxes. Uh-oh. I'm scared. Talion's probably got a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
I have boxes of boxes in the garage. I have boxes that are so old, y'all be like, what the hell Addy is that? I got some really old stuff. Hell, some of the boxes are probably right behind me. I know some of them are.
So have boxes changed much? You know, the packaging, has that changed much over the years?
Well, the one major thing you would see difference-wise is nowadays you don't see... I mean, there's clones out there now, but there was a lot of companies like Tobacco, right? Tobacco was Together Best Corporation. You would see those clones a lot. Tobacco, e-cig, good Lord, there was a bunch of them. A lot of the clone market was out there, and it was the authentic versus the clones. We had a couple of years worth of authentic versus clones, and if you didn't buy an authentic, you were a sellout. And then other people were like, I don't care if it is a clone. It does what I need it to do. And sometimes the clones were better than the authentics. And it's kind of went away from that now because the prices on authentic stuff has come down to where it doesn't force people to go buy clones. So they stick with the authentic stuff. Now, some of it makes sense to go buy the clone. Hey, that's fine. But the clones are better made now than they used to be. I mean, in the past, you could really get some crap. The Vapor Giant Chronos. I have not seen that one. Phyllis Arden? Hopefully I got that right. I have not seen the Vapor Giant Chronos 2S. Now I got to look that one up. Dadgum, I just got the trilogy. The trilogy has been working really good for me. Hey, Snaggletooth. Trilogy's been working out really good for me. The only reason I'm having trouble vaping is because my cold that I've had for what now? 12, 13 freaking weeks? 3 months I've had this cold. That is too long to have a cold. Wow. Reverend, then you're just like me. If you have every box, oh, Lord. You don't even want to know.
I've got all the boxes of all my vape gear as well. If it had a box, I've got it.
There you go. If it's recent, like I just got it, I'll have the box right here by me. If I've had it for a while, it'll be out in the garage in a box with a whole bunch of boxes stacked up in there. I've actually found mods out there because I never took them out of the box. I was like, oops. I thought it was a box.
You know, I've actually got a couple mods that are still in sealed boxes.
You're going to like the intake, Yardbird. You're going to like the intake. Compared to the Kylan, I think you really like the intake. Really smooth airflow on the intake. I don't remember if the Kylan... I think the Kylan had bottom airflow, and the intake has top airflow. So you don't have that...
Kylan was bottom airflow on the Kylan. Yeah.
Here's the intake right here. This intake dual, but the intake single I have somewhere up here. That's not it. I have it. That's what I'm saying. I can't keep up with stuff. Wow, Dave. Dave still has the Dead Rabbit box with the post note. I wrote a Post-it note with his name on it. He still got that box. Here's some. There's a swell mod box. I mean, there's trilogy stuff. Yeah, this is all new stuff. If I want old stuff, I could go. I'm talking away from the microphone. If I want old stuff, I've had to go out to the garage. Nope. There's a box of boxes. I'm going to grab that just to go through nostalgia.
Oh, this ought to be fun. Is it a heavy box?
Yeah, it's kind of heavy. Well, here's the clean mod. Or the keen, I'm sorry, not the clean. The keen mod. That was the Artery Pal 2, I think. Coil art. What was this? Well, there's the accessories to whatever it was. It says coil art. Is this my son's? Holy crap. Wow. I did not know this was in here. That was not supposed to be in there. This is my son's commemorative coin when he went through the crucible for the Marine Corps.
Oh, wow.
That is not supposed to be. It's in a nice wood case,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. And I got he got me that coin. It says pride.
Don't lose that. Don't misplace it. Always remember where that is.
Yeah. Oh, don't trust me. It's not going back in that box. I don't know how it ended up in this box, to be honest with you.
And
You
make
know
sure
what?
the coin stays in that commemorative box, too.
This is not a box of box. There was only 3 boxes in here. This doesn't even count. And this mod, I put it somewhere on the shelf. This is a little Joytech, well, like a car remote deal. That was the only 3 boxes in there. The rest of this is just junk from my desk. And honestly, is junk from my desk. There's my deoxit gold. There's my lighter that needs fluid. Oh, look at that. I did find that, though. It's my fighting
What
cock.
is that?
That's a fighting cock belt buckle. Yeah, who sent me that? One of the people watching right now sent me that. Was it Dave? I'm probably wrong because I'm old and I'm forgetful, all right? Damn. Okay, I don't see nothing else good in there. Yeah, that box did not have all the stuff. ST Vapes, what is going on, my brother? Yeah, I was trying to go through some old boxes. You know how you keep like the old boxes that you get mods and stuff in? I thought I found a whole box of them, but they're out in the garage. And ST Vapes is eating on the lives. ST, I had to, because Mark made me so hungry yesterday. I think, somebody handed me this food. Oh, there's Mike Vapes. I think that Mark ate all his chips, all his Twinkies, all his cookies. I don't think there was anything left in Mark's house yesterday. I'm just saying. I do dudes for cash. Oh, we got the whole crew over here tonight. Nice. Oh, look, I'm still vaping the trilogy, Mike, and it's not leaking. Damn. Damn. I don't understand that.
Hey,
But
mine has
the
not
intake.
leaked yet on me either.
There's the intake. Yeah, that damn trilogy, man. If you don't wick it just right, though, you'll have a flooded ass mod for no question. Got blunts? No, Mike. That's Mark's job. Mark's supposed to be waiting in line for us. Or is that Fark Megan's job? I don't know. It's one of them. Oh, yeah, y'all missed my little do I got it? Speed, you're echoing. Holy crap. No, Mark, you ate all the snacks, dude. I told you. When you went to the dispensary, after you made it home and had some edibles, you ate all your potato chips, all your cookies, all your Twinkies. Yeah, and then he
Your
came on the
meat.
show and he was doing his whole walking down the stairs thing, and I was like, oh yeah, he's done. He after he slept all day, he had to sleep all day first. That was hilarious. Like really? Oh, Mike, don't worry about the scuba bucks. That's what is scuba bucks? Hey, you know,
It's better than cash.
yeah, scuba bucks are the bomb. Y'all don't even know. You gotta have scuba bucks in your room. See, watch this. I can give y'all some scuba bucks.
Ah, dang it! I'm not at my computer. This sucks.
You got hit that bucks? Ha 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 ha! There, I just gave you 500,000 scuba bucks. There
You
you go.
cheapskate.
Hey, you know,
You never did give everybody that 10 million for Christmas,
I did too.
did you?
I gave everybody the 10 million for Christmas. You know, it'd be cool if we could trade in scuba bucks and stuff for like T-shirts and or
That would be.
vape team mods. That would be nice.
We would have to go through and completely reset.
SQ Light. You know, what can I buy with scuba bucks? Fagan, not a damn thing. Can you buy women? You could try. You could try. Not a damn thing. Oh my goodness. I knew they got bored on Fridays. I didn't know they got that bored. So, what was we at? We was on the blank RDA. I ordered the RBA section for the good old Vinci. I never bought the new Vinci X, so all I got is the regular Vinci. The RBA section just now made it to freaking New York, so I should have it in the next couple days. I will try to go back and see if it's decent or not. I think they've already done reviews on it, but it's I don't know. They're coming out with so many pod systems now, man, with the Caliburn and the Coco and there's just so many pod systems now. It's like, what do you even need? I really think, just carrying something around like this is all I need. I mean, I'll have this. I usually carry a small mod and a big mod, and then for the big mod, you got to have backup batteries, obviously. And I'm good for the whole day. Don't even need a lot of juice. I'm still wanting to cough, man. I've been sick for what? Y'all are lucky when I saw y'all at DC because I'm still sick with the same cold that I had since back at the vape event in DC.
That was in October, wasn't it?
Yes. I am just now getting over that cold. So that's why I stayed away from Fagan. I stayed away from Mike Vapes. I mean, I kind of gave ST a fist bump, but that's not going to get him sick. And that was all I did. I stayed. I mean, when I walked over there, my voice sounded like total hell because I was sick, dude. And it got worse after that before it ever started to get better. They don't even know. I'll let y'all know, Fagan, Mike, ST. I coughed so hard that I passed out and fell on my face and broke my nose on the floor. That's how hard I coughed. So if you can imagine that and how bad that hurts. My nose was broken. It's just now healed back. So, yeah, that don't feel too good. Trust me. Look at your truck, dude. Freaking.
What truck?
What truck? The one I'm looking at.
I'm not in my truck.
You just got out of a truck.
Well, yeah, I'm getting into another one too.
Oh. Yeah, I had a cold. I had the cold of the decade. Freaking 3-month cold. Sheboygan. There's Sheboygan. Man, did y'all just... They're literally raiding the channel. This is hilarious.
Sheboygan, Wisconsin?
No, it's Sheboygan. It's the person from Fagan's channel and the vape team and the STE and all, Oh my goodness. I did a show New Year's Eve, we were wasted. Wasted. Y'all should have came on. That's what they should have done. They should have had a New Year's Eve special and just came on and got completely hammered. Whoa. Now all I hear is your loud background noise.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can switch microphones.
Yeah.
This thing went to my truck settings.
Wow, that's loud.
What?
I had the cold a week or two before DC RS. So when was the DC meet? It was like the beginning of October, right? So, or was it beginning of November? Beginning of October, I think. And I had that cold 2 weeks before the event. And by the time the event started, I was really sick. And then after that, it just downhill after that. The passing out from coughing was the scariest part. I don't ever want to have to go through that again. And ever since I broke my nose, it hasn't happened anymore. So it must have fixed something. DC was the beginning of November. Okay, so there we go. So I had it a couple weeks before that. So all of November, all of December, I was sick, and part of October. 2.5 months at least. That's 8, 9, 10 weeks. No, because we've counted the weeks. Every Friday I'll say, okay, this is week 11, week 12. When's the giveaways?
2 weeks ago you said it was week 8.
We could do giveaways, Sheboygan, but I don't get free shit sent to me by the vendors, so I can't just give away shit like reviewers can. Ooh. Well, it's not really free shit. I'll give you this. You have to work to get the stuff that you get. So, there you go. It's not free. But, if I was getting 2 of the same mod, hell yeah, I'd give them away. I don't care. No reason to keep all that stuff. And they do that, which is great. Pods are great. They forced me to concentrate my attention away from the mainstream, and I ended up winning a Skyline. Thank you, Pods. This whole thing brought to you by Fighting Cock. Really, Slappy? I've only had one drink. One. Now, this is a big drink, but it only had...
You don't even have a slur going yet.
No, I don't. No. Because I'm literally, I don't even have a buzz, so,
I'm about 35 minutes away from having a beer. Thank God.
I had no intention on getting wet. I mean, I was so wasted for New Year's Eve. I'm like, yeah, I don't need anything else to drink for a minute. I'm good. If they didn't come in and leave so quick, we probably could have taught them how to build. We could teach them how to build, but that's fine. Actually, they know how to build. They just can't make coils. Maybe we should do that.
Boy, you are just full of zingers tonight.
I will zing my ass off. I don't give a damn.
Hey, so since we got some big names in here, somebody needs to work on getting an RDA or a tank or something like that, and call it the Hole.
The Hole?
Because I need Scuba to get one so he can misplace it.
You can't find so you can say I can't find the hole?
Yeah.
Well, I know Mike has a new mod coming out, but it's not called the Hole. He actually showed it to us, which is pretty cool. He didn't. Every time he shows it to the camera now, he covers it up with his hand. I still think it's going to be a cool mod. Well,
he showed it.
He showed it to us. He didn't show it to everybody else.
When that thing comes out, I want one.
Yeah, well, he did say on the show it's called the Clutch. I'll give that much away. It's called the Clutch, and there you go. So whenever y'all see Mike Vapes come out with a mod called the Clutch, you might want to get one. Just saying. Oh my goodness, man! It's been hell without working. Moving up here and not knowing anything up here, knowing anybody around, it's kind of difficult. Can't really, I don't know where to start. I mean, you can look in the, not the Klutz. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. So, the classifieds, I mean, I'll look through the classifieds. We don't even get the damn papers. So now now we're going to have to start buying the paper to read the paper to get the classifieds. Great. Whatever it takes. So I can find something to do that the worst thing about going out and getting a job is getting a job that you actually enjoy doing instead of getting something that you absolutely hate doing every single day. And I'd love just to have a computer job. I could do a computer job, no problem. Okay, 3Dog. Computer stuff's easy for me. I could do that, no problem. And it's not physical hard labor. I'm getting kind of old for that stuff. Indeed, huh? Never heard of Indeed, so I guess I'll check that out.
If we're looking for a job?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few places that you can go to. I can help you out with where to go as well.
Okay.
I can tell you where to go.
What kinds of work? Dire thing, I've done lots of types of work. What I've done for the last 20-something years is kind of... The problem with the job I had, it was very specific. It's not... where's Fagan? They left. Sheboygan, they left. They came in to troll and roll. That's what they do. They troll and roll. Troll and roll. I serviced emission machines, which in this state, they don't even do emission tests. They do state certified inspections, which are completely different, where they actually check your brakes, and which I could do all that too, but I hate working on cars, which I did for a good part of my life. I worked on cars also. But especially if you're working at a dealership where you're at the mercy of the dealership, whether they're going to pay you labor hour or they're going to pay you warranty work or by the hour, which you really get screwed that way. And then they bring in all these customers that are waiting that want, well, those are the quick jobs, and I hate doing
so
oil
what
changes.
What do you want to do?
What I want to do. Well, I won't say I like. I want to do something computer related, but if I can't do that, I like delivering stuff. I like, even if I could work for Amazon delivering stuff. I don't care. That's fine.
I was going to say Amazon would be, they do a lot of hiring.
Yeah.
And they're growing their delivery fleet. So that would be an option for you. And they don't pay too bad.
As long as they pay decent, I mean, I know I'm not going to get what I was getting. That's not going to happen. So, but like I said, I service machines and I deliver parts at the same time. So it was kind of like I was almost like the Ford dealer for all these emission machines, and can't do that in the state I'm in now. And besides the fact that they're about to do away with emissions in Georgia, so that's going away. That's supposed to go away this year, actually. So this is the last year to do it. Yeah. So even
why are they doing away with emissions?
Well, emissions are based off population and smog. Okay, so and the smog has a lot to do with how close you are to the coast. So, like,
yeah, be careful there, dude.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Now, if you live in Florida, right, and you have a giant population, like say Miami, lots of people there, right, you're going to have a lot of smog from the cars. The reason that they don't have to have emissions is because the ocean air pushes all that up, away. All that stuff gets pushed up to Georgia. So Georgia already has a giant population. So that smog combines with all the smog coming from Florida, and it reduces the air quality. So what the emissions program does is make sure that your car is not putting out a lot of carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons, which is unburned gas, into the atmosphere. So they had tests that they would run. One's the OBD test, which basically your check engine light's on, you're going to fail the test. The other test they would do is a actual probe test in the exhaust of your car, which checks for hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide. So it got to the point where it became mostly OBD test. Now the probe test they also did on a dynamometer where your car actually got on wheels and you drove it. But now the cars that were supposed to be on the dyno have gotten so old that they have reached. No longer need to be tested because there's so few of them on the road. So now it's all OBD stuff. So what the state started doing was every once in a while implementing the 2-speed idle test, which is a probe test on your exhaust, and also doing the OBD test. And all this was for was to prove to the feds that they were doing their part to try to keep the air clean so that they could get the federal highway funds. That's all it was for. So now that they've gotten enough data collected, they already know whether or not the emissions program is doing a benefit to the state. And I don't know if it's making that much difference for them to keep the program going. So I think they're going to do away with it. Long story. Any comments on the VW emission rigging? Well, now, I don't know about the VW emission riggings magazine art, but there was a lot now. Georgia had a bad problem with people basically passing your car for free, or they would charge money to get your car to pass. Now, what's so funny is back in the old days, you could get away with it. It was a $10 test. If nobody was looking, you could get away with it, unless they were videotaping you from across the street or something. Then it got to the point where they were doing the OBD test. Now, the OBD test, for the not smart folks that were actually testing cars, what they would do, which is stupid, you would drive up in your car that you know won't pass, right? Then you say, hey, dude, I'll give you $50 if you pass my car. So this guy would take his own personal car, pull it in, hook it up to the machine, get a printout, put in your VIN number, your tag number, print it out, say you pass, you go get your tag. Okay, this is the problem, right? All of that data gets sent to the state. It reads the VIN number from your computer and what was entered. They know if those don't match. Now, it's possible that your car, there's a possibility that a car had the computer replaced. Say it got broken and, they would have a different VIN number. That's fine. But when they see it happen over and over again in a row, like 5-10 times in a row, they're going to come get your ass. And the people
especially when
didn't know.
They've got a VIN number that keeps coming up.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's what was going on. And they made it a federal offense to do it now. So if you was to pass a car now illegally like that, it's a federal offense. So I don't think you want to do that. And they made it a lot more difficult to do, so that's a good thing. But yeah, y'all had problems getting the Subaru passed? Honestly, I mean, if you've been in the business as long as I have, like I know anything older than a 2000 model car can have like 3 not readies. Between 2000 and 2002, I think you can have 2 not readies. Anything above 2002, you can only have 1 not ready. And what I mean by not ready is your what do they call those? Your drive monitor and your car. So if you were to reset your computer to make your check engine light go out, you have monitors in your car and they have to reset your catalyst, your O2 sensor. And once you get so many of them set, you're able to go test your car and it'll pass. So if you know when that point is before your light comes back on, you can go get it tested and it'll pass. And then your light can come on later. You're already passed. You don't care. But that's how you get around that. Doesn't work on everything. Some of those failures, like transmission failures and stuff, those come right up. Even after you reset it, you will still fail. So don't think that works. But yeah, every drive cycle is different, Jazzy. Some cars are 100 miles. My van is 25 miles, and it resets the whole cycle. You just got to know. You got to do 40 miles an hour for so long and stop and then turn your engine off for 15 minutes, start it back up. That sets the heater for the catalyst, et cetera, et cetera. It's boring stuff. I'm not going to, this is all boring to you. But anyways, yeah. So I could do that, but there's nothing here in this state for that, so can't do that.
Yeah, if you poke around though, I bet you'd find some driving jobs that actually pay decent.
Yeah. Well, hello, Pat. Happy New Year. Yeah, it is 2020, man. Did you ever think you're going to be around in 2020? I don't know if I ever tried to, being younger, go, hey, man, I wonder what it's going to be like in 2020. Are we going to have flying cars, blah, 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 blah? And no, not yet, really. Nope.
Well, they have tried, and they've made a couple, but I don't think they're very effective, or they
Right.
don't work very well, or the cost is too high yet.
Yeah. Hmm. I think the main reason that most people aren't doing the paramotor thing is, yes, you can fly, but it's not cost efficient. Like if you do fly a paramotor, you're not going to be going, well, I'll just get on my paramotor and I'm going to fly to Florida. It doesn't work that way. You're only going 20 to 40 miles an hour. It would take you forever to get there.
Well,
So,
could you imagine trying to commute to work and back with one of those?
commute to work. Well,
Yeah.
I guess if you live close enough to your job, it would be awesome.
All right. So picture you having to wear a suit and using one of those to commute, and it's raining.
Oh, you couldn't do that. If it's raining, it ain't happening. If it's too windy, it ain't happening. If it's midday, it's not a good idea. So, yeah, there's lots of factors involved, but if they had a flying car, yeah, you could just jump in it, hit it, boom, you're done. You're gone. Scuba should Uber. DeMillan, no, I don't want to Uber. I'm too worried about who might be getting in the car. Stop spending money on vape shit. That's got to be worth $15 an hour right there. Right, Slappy? Yeah. So I wouldn't do Uber even if we had a 4-door car. Well, my van technically is 4-door, but it's
Yeah, but you've got to have re, to do very good at to do very good with it. You've got to have a reasonably nice car.
right.
I have no idea what year your van is and what kind of condition it's in.
It's not
It's
worth
got to get
it's not worth doing Uber in. I'll tell you that.
it's got to get great gas mileage,
Yeah.
and it's got to be very maneuverable because you're going to be going to all kinds of different places.
Yeah.
And even then, it really doesn't pay all that well.
Well, screw that. Yeah.
But on the plus side, though, you can basically work whenever you want to work.
Yeah. I just hope to get my energy level back up the way it was before. It just seems like I'm tired all the time now, man. It doesn't make sense. You could see Scuba working behind the deli counter. Yeah, John Q, that was a good one. I'll give you that.
McDonald's drive-up window.
Yeah, Gail, I don't like peopling. Y'all, this may be a surprise. I don't like peopling either, but this way is different. I don't know. Like, I could do this all day long, video chatting and talking to everybody on here. I don't like calling somebody on the phone. Like, if I need to call the bank and talk, I don't like doing that. I don't like calling drive-through place or to-go places, like to order food. I don't like calling in to do stuff like that. So, I don't like returning stuff. I don't know, man. I got something's wrong with me.
No, I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with it. It's just, I don't mind calling people, but, and Venus is now fully, she knows me too well. She needs to go to the mall. She doesn't even ask. She's just like, I'm going to the mall. She doesn't even ask if I want to go, because the last few times we've been to the mall, I've turned around and walked back out. There's too many people.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it is what it is. It's just, like I said, yeah, I don't like. So if I had to call around, so since I don't people well, it's hard to do interviews because I don't like going talking to strangers. But hey, it's
The reason why I asked, what you want to do is you'll be much happier doing something that you really want to do and like to do versus getting a job to get a job.
right.
You'll get money, but you don't wake up in the morning going, oh, hey, I really want to work today.
That's the kind of job you want, though. I would love to have a job like that. Hey, I look
Yeah.
forward to going to work every day. I want to go do this. It'd be cool to work on a film crew, that goes and does movies and stuff, and they fly you all around the world to film in different locations. And all I'm doing is carrying the camera gear around. I don't care as long as they paid good. Hell, I'd love to do that. It would be
So
kind of sucky though.
that's what that's a grip, isn't it? Isn't that what they're called?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that would not be ideal if it's something where you had to, if you were single, yeah, but not if you have a family or any significant other. You can't be like, oh yeah, I got to go to Hawaii for a few weeks. I'll see you. That doesn't work very well.
Yeah, no, that would make some people unhappy.
Yeah.
But well, if you want to do that type of work, there's also like news agencies or the TV news things like that where they've got all the cameras and stuff they're going around.
Yeah.
That might be something you could do.
Denied. Denied. Access denied. Oh yeah, I'm on Top Chat too. How'd I get on Top Chat? Oh, I think I had to refresh one time.
Yeah, see, I'm not even getting Top Chat.
You're not. Oh, you don't see anything. Yeah, we see a black
No.
screen on yours. So
That's because I've got the phone sitting down on a ledge inside the truck.
on a ledge. Great.
Yeah, it's where I normally put the phone. I don't have a mount in my personal truck.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost home though.
Oh, I just saw a light go by. There you go. Gotcha. How about mail delivery? RS, I don't want to work for the post service, but Amazon, yeah, I got no problem with that. I would do Amazon, just not mail.
Seriously, check out Amazon because I know. Well, they were doing a lot of hiring for the holidays, but it wasn't just for the holidays. And
Yeah.
as far as I know, they're still looking for a lot of drivers. I don't know about your area, but around here they are.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah, check it out.
Hmm.
It can't hurt to submit an application or give them a quick call or something like that. But at least let them know you're interested because you're not going to get a yes or a no unless you
Oh, I understand that. I can't believe Saint just said, how about selling yourself on the corner? Are you serious? Selling myself on the corner.
saying he can't find the hole.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, it's time to put more juice in the SX Auto. I thought the battery would run out, but no, I ran out of juice first. That's pretty well empty right there.
I get about 2 days of use before I've got to charge mine.
It's not really the charging, it's the juice. I mean, the charging, I get a pretty good while out of it. It's the putting juice in there, knowing when I'm going to need more juice. And I
it'll
probably
tell ya.
overdo it. Yeah, oh yeah, it'll tell you, I'm sure, but I like looking at it, knowing that it's getting low and just adding more juice.
So I've been using mine all day today along with the AVP, but
Yeah.
I think I've refilled it twice today, and it's getting low again. So it is going through a lot of juice.
You filled it twice. See, I don't. Do I live in Suffolk, New York? No, that would be Virginia that we're talking about, Harry. I'm in Virginia. Why is GearBest sending me stuff on Messenger? GearBest, leave me alone.
Maybe they want to sponsor you and send you free stuff to review and send to people.
Steven, yeah, we talked about that earlier on the new Kelpie. Um,
What about it?
that it's going to be coming out within the next couple of weeks. I don't know if it's going to make it to the U.S. that fast, but you should be. I would check Element Vape and Nature Vape if you're in the UK. But Element Vape will probably be the first place in the U.S. to get it, I would guess.
Yeah, Element Vape or Vapor DNA, one of those two, most likely. But Vic was saying, it's probably going to be another week or two post-release before we get it in the U.S., at least.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how it vapes. I mean, I like the Kelpie, so if it's anything even similar, I like it. It's a wee flavor machine, and he made it in blue. I mean, come on, he did that.
I know.
Just so
that was cool.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't do a red one to begin with.
No, he even said Scuba Blue. Well, you know what? I thought for a second when he did that introduction today, when he said the colors, I thought he was going to say Scuba Blue, but he stopped himself and he said blue. It was so close. I was like, man, you wanted to say Scuba Blue, Vic. You know you did.
I know. I've got to watch that yet. I saw it come up, but I haven't had a chance to watch
yeah, when
it
he
yet.
goes to do the colors, he'll be like, yeah, stainless steel, black, and blue. He takes a while before he says blue. That's the pause.
Well, he did say that after a while there's going to be a couple more colors coming out, isn't there? Didn't he?
He said there may be more colors. It depends on how the release goes. So, yeah, the blue one is freaking gorgeous, Steven. It really is. I like that blue one. I got a blue one that's probably very similar. This one here is probably real similar to it. I mean, not as far as the design goes. What is this one called? Levante? I don't even remember vaping this thing. This is the Levante.
Levante?
This is a really...
What is that?
Shiny. It's a dripper. And then there's the Goon one. See, the Goon one's more of a brushed blue, but the Levante is a polished blue. Wow, is that your brakes? What the hell, dude?
No, that's a truck that's coming up beside me.
I could be a milkman. Are you shitting me? Is there milkman?
Yeah,
Wait,
no, they have those. Yeah.
do they
You can
deliver
do
to
that.
houses or freaking?
Yeah. They
Oh
do.
my God, you got to be kidding me.
No, what they do is like dairy farms and such, they'll have a delivery service.
I could see me now.
Actually, that you wouldn't be able to sleep in because they normally get up early and do
I
delivery
bet they
service.
do. Yeah, yeah. There would be no Friday night show. That's that. Yeah, Jazzy, it's good to hear that she's coming home. Wow.
They typically only do deliveries Monday through Friday. They don't deliver on the weekends.
Well, that's good.
Actually, that would be something for you to look into.
Yeah, I could see me being the butt of that joke, Stephen Taylor. Oh yeah, you've been with the milkman, and then I'd be the oh my goodness. No, I'm not milking any cows, Gail. That's not happening. Jeez. So the blank is still vaping off that same drip that I had on there. Where we at? The Walmart parking lot?
No, this is an intersection close to where I live.
Okay. So this is still vaping good. I haven't added any more juice to it yet. I'm waiting to see if it starts getting dry.
I tried it. So I took mine and I took it all the way down.
Yeah.
To the point where it would not pick up any more liquid. And all it did was it would go into the no liquid mode, try to pump it up, then go off, and it looked like it was normal. But as soon as you go to vape it, it would go back into that no liquid mode and try to pump liquid up. So that it kind of gets into that loop when you're when it's empty. And mine has never made me cough yet. You okay? Can you hear me? Did something happen?
Yeah, hold on.
Uh-oh. You got watery eyes, dude. What happened?
Sorry, I had a cough attack. For what reason, I have no idea, but it always hits me at night for some reason. And then it goes away and I'm fine.
You know what'll help cure that cough? Little alcohol.
I'm drinking a little alcohol. Yeah, I think
A little
Reverend
more.
is behind. Yeah, catch up on the stream, Reverend, because he's just now talking about that, how good the Kelpie might sell. That was a little while back, so he needs to speed up his stream. Check the red bar at the bottom, slide it all the way to the right, or two speed it, either way. Steven, I did go to the doctor, man. I gotta call the doctor again because I gotta get refills on my blood pressure medicine. I literally have 4 pills left. And it says no refill. Why would they put no refills on my freaking blood pressure that they know I have to have? So I got to go through, call them, If they make me come in, that's another $250, which I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't have to come in. Y'all know my prescription. You already said I'm on the right level, so prescribe me some more pills.
Call the pharmacy and tell them you want a refill, and they'll tell you don't have any refills, and they'll ask, do you want us to call the doctor?
That's what I
And you
already
say
did
yes.
that. I already did that. And last time I did it, they end up calling me 2 days later. Yeah, your doctor said blah, 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 blah. The problem is my original doctor that prescribed it's in Georgia. So the new doctor that I went to said that everything's good, but she hasn't prescribed me yet any because I already had some. She said when I do need some that I could call her. So I got to call this new doctor and get a prescription there, and hopefully they'll give me the refills because that's ridiculous. Pat, I can't really consider myself a full-blown reviewer. I'm not one of those guys that sits down and edit videos back and forth. I do this live because for me it wasn't about making, it should be about making money because I'm broke, but it wasn't about making money. It was more about helping people learn how to build on certain devices and which ones they should buy or consider buying, more than it was me getting a bunch of products from vendors. And I really don't want to go to the dark side of the category. Like when you get it to be a reviewer and then you have companies, hey, we'll pay you $500 if you review it next week for us, then you start taking money for it. Then you feel guilty if you give them a bad review. And if you do give them a bad review, you're not going to make any more money from that company because they're going to cut you off. But I mean, what do? You got to be honest. So
hey,
what do you do?
If you did want to get into reviewing, I know the perfect device for you to start reviewing with, and I think it would actually work very well for you.
Okay.
The Rose.
The Rose. Yeah, and I'm just going to tell everybody they can run out and buy one right now at your local clone China place that's going to be closed for the Chinese New Year real soon. If you haven't already ordered from China this month, and if you want something from China, you need to order it in the next couple of days because once they hit the Chinese New Year, they're not shipping nothing out. So make sure you get something that they're going to ship really soon. Reverend, that's the way it should be. I should do a few reviews a year. I mean, I could do it like that, but then are you really considered a reviewer if you do it like that? I don't know. Well, Dave, that's the thing, and I'll always tell it like it is. It doesn't matter whether companies want to pay me to get on a fast track or send me stuff for free, blah, blah, blah. I would much rather tell the truth about something than go, yeah, this product the best ever, and it sucked. It's not going to happen. And I've already seen companies cut reviewers off. If you give them a bad review, they don't want to hear the criticism, and they'll just cut you off. They won't give you any more. Wow, man. I'm going to have to get you out there in the garage and paint that thing. I see it's all been sheetrocked and puttied and stuff. Now it just needs paint.
No, it hasn't been sheetrocked.
Oh, it hasn't?
There's no insulation, no nothing. Yeah.
Oh, damn. You got a ways to go then.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I did build the Rose. It is Speed's turn to build the Rose. Yeah, y'all are right. Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it right now.
Yeah, and Vic never built his.
Well, it was supposed to be the three of us doing it. Remember?
I know. Well, Vic, he's just now getting back in the groove. He's still probably hungover. He did his show though. He did his little. He may have recorded that. We don't even know. He could have recorded that Kelpie RDA like 4 days ago, and just now posted today. I don't know.
That is it. So somebody was asking me if I've ordered juice. They asked me that about a month ago after our flavor ban went in place here. I just tried ordering some from Vapor DNA.
Yeah.
And I was denied.
Wow.
And the reason is flavor ban.
What was you trying to order?
There was some juice I was trying to get.
Oh, okay. Flavor ban.
Yeah, we've had that flavor ban since what?
Oh,
October.
because of the state you're in. Okay, never mind. That's different. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I put some more liquid on this blank. When it's freshly juiced like that, that one makes me cough. After I hit it a few times, I was fine, but yeah, fresh. Whoo, man, that's something serious.
That's potent stuff, dude.
I'm gonna make a light drink because I've been out of drink for a while and I'm down and thirsty.
No, you need to make it a little bit stronger. It works as better cough syrup that way. It's what the old time cough syrup was, alcohol. Wow, we're talking a bunch. He's walking around getting alcohol, and I'm walking through the house trying to get upstairs. Oops.
Oh. Yeah, if you order anything from China this close to the new year, you can hang it up. You'll be waiting a really long time. The good thing is those RBA sections for the Da Vinci should be here like any day. I may end up doing a show before next Friday, just because I know they're coming in and see how well they vape. Even though this is making me cough too, so I don't know. What are we looking at? It's like glowing eyeballs looking at me. What the?
Oh, my shirt?
Yeah, okay, there we go. Is that Seahawks or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to see, but...
Oh, no, I see it.
Hey, we're still in it.
What are we still in?
Seahawks they made the wild card.
Oh, you mistake me for somebody that actually knows what's going on in football right now. I don't have a clue, dude.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hang up and join right back in from home. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, Pat, it's almost gone. I honestly think, Pat, by the end of this weekend, I'm hoping it'll be completely gone. I'm hoping. I never want to be that sick for that long ever again. Ever. It sucked. It has sucked. And it's not only the fact that it was bad sick-wise, coughing, chest hurting, broken nose. It also made my juice taste like crap. When I do cough, or when I do try to vape, it was making me cough. It was like a never-ending cycle, man, and it's just gotten better now, but it's just I'm so over it. I'm ready for it to be gone.
Do you still cough when you vape on the Trilogy?
Sometimes. I mean, I can try it right now, but
See, what's causing you to cough when you're vaping? It's the density of the vapor.
yeah. Yeah, if I had to go to job, that's the whole thing, Big Caw. I hadn't even been on my diet or anything because it would have been impossible for me to stay on a diet and be sick at the same time. I would have been way out of it, man. So, but I haven't gained that much weight back, which is surprising. You would think I would, but I didn't. So it'll be easy to drop it back off. Yeah, that didn't make me cough, but if I take a big hit, it'll make me cough.
Well, you're doing better then, because it used to be any hit
Yeah,
would cause you to cough.
You're right.
It's just taken a long time, but you're getting better.
It's ridiculous.
So
Yeah,
you know what tastes really good in that Trilogy?
What's that?
Blueberry cake.
Oh, don't tell me that. I have a bottle right behind me ready to go. I can't even imagine how good that would be.
I got this right before the flavor bed.
Damn. Wait, where's my blueberry cake? I've been robbed.
Yeah, you're not the only one in the house there that likes blueberry cake.
Oh, I found it. Maybe I hid it for myself. Bam.
There you go.
And it better be 6 milligram. Come on, there it is. 6 milligram. Yeah, 0.6% nicotine. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Well, because of that, nobody else will take it. They don't like your sex.
Hey, people like my sex.
See, Munchkin said you hit it.
I hit it. All right, now we're really getting bad off the 6 and hitting it and stuff. But okay, yeah,
hit it, not hit it.
The people 6 is my jam. Who do I have to kill? Oh my goodness.
See, I've got what Munchkin wants. I've got the 3 milligram.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, what is it? I think they sell this right up the street from us, and it's not that expensive. One of the places that we go to, it's like all their cheap juices will be expensive, and then a couple of the juices that I usually pay a lot for, they have for cheap. Like the cornbread pudding up there is only $10 for a 60 mil. It's cheaper than I can buy it anywhere. So I go up there to buy the cornbread pudding. But some of the other stuff that are like, that's kind of crappy, costs too much, so I don't get it from there.
See, I may have to start sending you money.
Yeah.
Plus money for shipping. To have you buy stuff and send it to me.
Will they let me send it into that? I mean, I don't mind doing that. If
It's not. It's not coming from a vape store though. They would never know.
Oh, cool. I can do that. Yeah, if you need juice or something, man, don't deny yourself. Hell, I'll get it for you. No problems. It's just I can't go buy it now because I'm a lack of funds.
Yes, it was Munchkin.
Yeah, the gas station had cornbread pudding for 10. The blueberry cake, I can get the blueberry cake for $12.99, I think.
Really?
Yeah. It was one of the sites I went to. It's $12.99. I mean,
Yeah, Munchkin, I know.
Yeah,
if I order from Higgy's, I can get it shipped here without Higgy's name on it.
yeah. But how are they going to get the juice? They don't have it. I mean, unless you're buying Higgy juice, How much is the gas station garlic bread? I don't know, Slappy. We didn't get garlic bread from the gas station. Did you vape fried cake? Ooh, fried cake. Oh, from
that
glass?
Sounds good.
I don't know if I've tried fried cake from glass. I've tried a couple of the glass ones, the blueberry, and the weird thing is I don't even like blueberry vapes. I really don't, but this one is freaking delicious. If trust me, if y'all don't like blueberry, try the blueberry cake one time. If you know somebody that's got some, just try it. And you'll be like, oh my God, that's actually good. Because most of the blueberry to me tastes fake or
Well,
candy-ish or
hold,
something.
hold on. Think about what you just said. If
What?
you know someone who's got it, try it. You've got it. They
Yeah.
know you.
No, know somebody that lives near you or vapes around you in your circles.
Oh,
I'm not
little
about to
clarity
send,
there.
oh, let me send you a sample and you a sample and you. No, that doesn't happen. No, no. And if I
Munchkin
hate
says
it,
if you hate it, she'll take it.
no, no, no. I'm saying normally I hate blueberry, but this blueberry is damn good. We had lots of bottles of this. Hell, Munchkin had like 8 freaking boxes of this stuff. If she vaped it all, that's her fault.
It goes quick.
It does. I can't wait to. Now I want to hurry up and vape everything out of the trilogy just to fill it up with that. But I'm gonna rewick it first.
Oh,
I did.
it's
It is
good.
gone. She vaped it all. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, see, you were saying that it may not taste good with fruits or whatever. If you're trying Aries Ram, see, I'm vaping Nilla nuts in here. It's a custard, so it tastes really good to me. So that blueberry cake will be the same way, and that'll be good.
Hey, Munchkin, it's sitting on his desk. If you run downstairs, I bet you could grab it.
It'll give her a headache. She can't vape 6 milligram.
Here she comes.
No, she's not coming.
Hey, Gail, have a great weekend. Good night.
Night, Gail. Blueberry isn't bad for you, but all blackberry is floral. Yeah, I've only had one good blackberry juice, Wally, and I can't even remember what it's called.
That's the reason why I'd like to try that juice that Vic has.
Oh, the blackberry vine or whatever.
Yeah, Black Vine or whatever it's called.
Yeah, black vine, I think it is. His Capella hazelnut. Ooh, Slappy. Now, I have tried a different vanilla, and it tastes horrid. I don't
Ooh.
know how good
Where's
Capella
Bill?
hazelnut would be. Where's Bill? I don't know. He's not in.
Bill might he may have tried it
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
with Capella.
The Capella vanilla is crucial. The Capella hazelnut, the hazelnut, it's worth a shot. I mean, I would try to make a small bottle, see how you like it before you make a big bottle.
DeMillan, do you know the answer to this?
I know if I tried to make Nilla nuts with any other kind of vanilla, it tastes like complete ass. I couldn't stand it.
So I got to ask, how do you know what ass tastes like?
Because some people don't wash their ass, and I can smell it. There you go.
So it tastes like ass smells.
There you go. Tastes like ass smells. Yeah. No. I've only used DX hazelnut. DX, see, the diesel, stop sniffing ass. Tandy,
He's a dog.
I don't try to sniff ass. When you go to a public event, like, say, Busch Gardens or amusement park, and people don't wash their ass, and you're walking behind them, that aroma follows behind them, and you're like, oh my God, wash your ass. And sometimes they hear you.
Now, just imagine you being Munchkin and a little bit lower level there.
Yeah. Oh, it's even stronger. Yeah, she gets double dose. The stuff that Vic vapes is a blackcurrant grape cream.
No, I thought he ended up saying it was not blackcurrant, it was blackberry.
Yeah, he did. You're right. He did say, because he said currant, and he goes, what am I talking about? It's blackberry. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's different. So make up your mind, especially going upstairs. Sniff, sniff. I wonder if Malachite's going to, because he said he was going to start casting again after the new year. I wonder if this is his first night he's going to cast. Haven't seen Malachite's name, so I'm wondering. Yeah, she tries not to walk behind people going upstairs because she don't want to end up a flattened pancake. If the person in front of her falls backwards, she would get smooshed.
Slappy, try it, but just make a small batch and see how it works.
Ah, so Reverend prefers the raspberry milk from the same maker, Rockford Project, which I haven't seen that for sale anywhere in the U.S.
Vic said that the Rochford Project was really good too.
Well, Rockford Project is the brand, and then Black
Oh,
Vine
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
you're
juice, and then the other one is raspberry milk. So Rockford Project, I want to see that for sale in the U.S. I haven't. I mean, now maybe they're not big enough company, but
So I need to send Vic some money so I can get an RDA, and I'll have him give me some juice.
yeah, that would be the only way. But like Vic, can we get some of that with some Black Vine? You know, I don't think Vic will come off of any of his Black Vine though. That's his crack.
No, give him the money so he can go buy some.
And he's still gonna want to vape. He was like, well, yeah, but I like it, so I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, no. He wouldn't do that.
John Q has listened to all the half-sniffing talk, and now he has to go poop. Okay. TMI.
Well, go take a load off, John.
There you go. Saint says he has a couple of bottles of Black Vine. Holy crap. That he can send to you. You guys are too much.
Wow. Saint, do you have me on Facebook?
Just ass. Tammy, what do you mean you had to rush? Did you rush? What was you busy doing? No, Scuba does. I'm hooked to Saint on Facebook.
No, okay. I'll get with Scuba and get hooked up with you.
First night back to work. How does the trilogy treating both of you? Evan, for me, the trilogy is still great. Speed is now trying the trilogy with a different kind of juice, so now he's probably changed his mind. I don't know. What did we say, Speed?
I never said it was bad. I like the trilogy. Okay. The only thing with it is, and maybe it was just that one night because it hasn't been as big of a deal. But that first time I was vaping on it, I was like chain vaping through 2 tanks.
Yeah.
And I got vaped out.
Bella,
I had a coating of. She pee on the floor?
No, she was about to get on the table and eat some food that Katie left on the table. Yeah, don't listen to what Speed says because it's even. Okay, even aliens. Even aliens vape. Okay, I said Evan, yeah. Like, I don't know how. Yeah. So it's even. I didn't know he was going even, but all right, even. You can't listen to Speed because.
Even aliens vape.
He will leave you a little bit underwhelmed on whatever it is.
Well, actually, I'm using it over the fatality right now.
Aha.
Oh, it's because I took the fatality off to put this on.
Okay.
Do I like it? If I was to pay the same amount of money,
yeah,
would I go for the trilogy or the fatality? To me, it's a bit of a toss-up.
Okay. Ease of build and stuff like that goes to the fatality, no question. I like the way the fatality comes apart. I like the dual airflow. I like the billet style top, even though this one has billet style top also. But I think the big difference for me, what I taste, is the different level of how far the coil is away from the top. That's where I'm getting the flavor difference. Other than that, they're both great.
More spit back out of the trilogy than I do out of the fatality.
I don't get much. I don't get any.
I don't get
spitback.
much.
See, you need more cotton, man. I don't. I get zero spitback.
And it's never, the trilogy's never leaked a drop for me.
If it was spitting back, you would hear pop, 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 pop. You don't hear any of that when I'm pulling on this. Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting spitback.
Yeah.
Do not. Yours has got a lot of crackle, which means you need more wick.
Actually, I probably need to change the wick in this.
Well, that's
Because it's been in there for, what, 2 weeks now?
yeah. Oh man,
I think I built it at Christmas Eve, didn't I?
I need a new bed. I want a new TV. The TV wins. Well, there you go, John Q. You got to get your priorities straight.
Just get the TV, get a bed with the TV built in.
Oh, there you go. What am I missing? What am I missing? Coins, blah blah blah.
Munchkin needs 2 new dressers.
She needs 2 new dressers.
You
I
better
want
do
to. I need 2 new dressers. I didn't know nothing about that.
Davey, you don't have a bed?
Slappy, no. Are you talking about the SX Auto? It is definitely not salts only. I have Nilla Nuts in here that's 76% VG.
I thought about putting Nick Salt in here, but I'm afraid that I would actually get too much. I won't put Nick Salt in.
This vape's great on regular juice. You do not. The only thing you got to know with the SX Auto is this is a temp control device. You're going to be using temperature control type wire, which is stainless steel, nickel, and titanium. Well, you don't want to use titanium. Nichrome, stainless steel, and nickel. Yeah. You don't want to use titanium. Screw titanium. I don't even know why that ever hit the market. They need to take it off.
Oh, okay, Davey.
Take titanium off the market. Damn it. Even though technically it can't hurt you as long as it never turns red hot, I would not want to take the chance on it ever turning red hot.
No.
And I have a roll of titanium wire in my my little lazy Susan thing.
Does the wire actually, does it look the same as the other wire?
It does look the same.
Wow, okay.
It's a very small roll. It may be 25 foot of it. Now, this is the main thing you were going to do if you're going to build with titanium, if you're going to use titanium, you want to use a space coil. That way you know it's going to heat up evenly so you don't have to pre-burn it, because if you burn titanium and let it cool down, it'll get this white ash that forms over it, which is titanium hydroxide, I do believe. You don't want to vape that. That's why I said don't use titanium. So if you have titanium wire and you heat it up to a red hot state and it cools down, it'll get this white ash covering it. Then you put your juice in there and you vape it. You're vaping all that titanium hydroxide into your body. So, but now if it stays always wet, like say if you put your wick in there, get it wet, and you vape it and it's always wet, like an auto squonker, so you know it's always wet, it should never do that. But it's still, why take the risk?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would say why take the risk on it? So there's not that much benefit. It basically, titanium heats up and cools down faster. That's the only.
Harry Hursky said he threw his out.
Yeah, I don't blame you for throwing it out. I've only kept it for nostalgia purposes, really. I haven't used it at all. That's it. It's titanium. All right, titanium dioxide. I don't know. It's one of those, damn it. Titanium something oxide. Yeah, stainless steel is great. I'm on stainless. This is on stainless steel right now. See the SS on the end? Yeah, this is stainless steel. So, titanium oxide. Example, titanium rust. Yeah, well, there you go. That's another way of putting it. So, yeah.
Either way, titanium, bad.
Words are important in chemistry. Yeah, but not when you're drinking and stuff. Yeah.
It's a YouTube show. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Wow, it's already 10 o'clock? What happened?
I know, it feels like I just got here.
I know. How long does the battery last? Slappy, I guess it really depends. It can last 2 days, it seems like. It depends on, I mean, if you're vaping just that mod.
I vape mine a lot during the day
Mm-hmm.
and even at night, and I'll get 2 days out of it.
There you go, Slappy. So if you vape it pretty much all day and the next day, you might need to charge it the next day. It's got a 1400 mAh battery on it, and it charges pretty quick, and the battery lasts a long damn time. I kid you not, the battery lasts a long time. Much longer than I thought it would with a damn pump built into it.
Saint said, since speed was late, go another hour.
Go another hour. No, y'all tricked me last time, made me go 4 hours.
And technically, I wasn't late. I was an hour early. I was actually in a half hour before Scuba got here.
Yeah, he was already. When I went in Zoom, he was already. He was driving his truck. He was getting busy with it.
I wanted to make sure it worked.
Is it because of the small coils? No, You know what I think it is, Slappy. The atomizer on top is only 14 millimeter. Remember back in the old days when we vaped small atomizers like the Atomic and stuff, which I think those were 14 to 16 millimeters. I don't remember. They were very small, and it didn't require a lot of wattage and stuff. Now these are based off temperature. I'm at 25 joules at 420 degrees Fahrenheit, and it vapes fine. So yeah, your batteries. See, my batteries. I'm at a little less than half charge, or right at above half charge right now. And I've been vaping it the whole show, so it was already low before we started.
When I started the day, it was fully charged. I charged it last night, and I've been using it all day, and that's how much it's drained the battery down.
Yeah, the Slappy. This is the RSA, or the rebuildable squonking Addy that's on top of here. And I have a 0.3 ohm stainless steel coil that's in here. It comes with the 0.3 ohm stainless steel. So it also, the standard coils that it comes with are, if you buy spare coils, these are 0.2 nickel coils. There's 2 in this pack. And these are, that's the same thing. And the other ones are 0.8 ohm stainless steel coils. For just the standard, these are black top. So these are the standard little ADAs that you can get. These vape really good too. Don't get me wrong. These vape really damn good. And you can buy spare tanks for it too. So like here I have another tank that's got juice in it ready to go. I can just throw that tank in there.
Nice, John.
Speed is hammering 3-dog. What in the hell are y'all talking about?
There's Tandy.
Nickel. So I know once I vape all the juice out of this trilogy, I'm switching over to the blueberry. Just got to do that.
Hey, Tandy, I get around. What can I say?
Oh my goodness. All right. So what should we do? Should we go to 10:30 or might as well?
I'm okay.
Okay. We'll go to 10. We'll go to 10:30. How about that?
I haven't even finished my first beer yet, so I'm good.
Oh wow. I'm not going to continue to drink until I'm wasted. This is my second and last drink. I'm not going further than that tonight. I had way too much New Year's Eve. Basically a whole bottle of Fighting Cock. That's what I had. That's a lot.
So that peach schnapps or peach moonshine that I was drinking.
Yep.
Man, I haven't touched that since that night. It's really good. I just haven't touched it. I'm like, I'll get wasted again. It's too good.
Slappy, this is the thing. The top side is a great squonker. I take nothing away from that. But it's bigger. Do you need something that's more pocket friendly? It would not be a bad idea to have something like this to carry with you just because of how small this thing is. This is very hand pocket friendly. Yeah, if you're a big fan of small Addy single coil, that's exactly what this is, Slappy. I mean, and I would get the ADA section, the RSA section, I'm sorry. The RSA, I believe, is $24.99. It is separate. The rebuildable section is sold separately. So if you want this so that you can build, look, I got a little single coil in there. If you want to build your own coil, boom, there you go. And it vapes great, dude. It really does. There's no reason
I'm
for me to
getting.
lie.
I haven't used the RSA portion of it yet. I've been using the coils that come with it.
The coils that come with it are great, but I had to try this. I had to. And
Yeah,
it's
no, you did. And
freaking awesome.
the coil that came with it, it's not losing flavor. It's not tasting burnt. Nothing wrong with it. I'm getting great flavor off this thing, especially for the size. And like Scuba said, it's pocket friendly. I don't like taking big mods with me when I'm driving because it's harder for me to kind of get them moved around. You know, I've got to. It's not as easy to vape.
Right.
So that's the reason why I was taking the AVP with me all the time. And now, especially now that I figure out how to keep that auto squonk from leaking a little.
Yeah, the
Well, that was the problem I was having was it would every once in a while it would start coming off the top, and I go to grab it and I'd have a fistful of juice. But I think I'm still trying to figure out what the problem was. But one of them is I had to turn down turn down the amount that was pumping up. The second thing that I had to do was you've got that max fill line. I don't fill to that max fill line anymore. I keep it just under.
William, the RSA section that you buy comes with this little baggie. So this little baggie comes with spare screws, a tool, and it comes with 2 of these coils. You see that coil right there? That is a stainless steel coil. It is 4 wraps. I'm not sure what gauge it is. It's got to be like 28 gauge stainless steel, which equals 0.3 ohm. I'm pretty sure it says it on the back of the box. Let's see what we got here. Boom. 1 mouthpiece, blah, blah, blah. 2 stainless steel coils at 0.3 ohms. 4 extra screws. It does come with cotton also. I'm sorry. Here's the cotton that it comes with. You know, I'm sure y'all are jumping over the moon about the free cotton. Is there a menu? There is a menu. The menu is kind of... It's not what you think on here, and I know it doesn't show up really good on the screen. So right there is the joules that says 25 joules, 420 Fahrenheit. Then I got exit, and then I can move over one and go into here. This is for stainless steel, nickel 200, TCR, and then back to stainless steel. And then I can switch over to Fahrenheit or Celsius. And then right here is where you set your resistance. Now you only want to do this when the coil is cold. So when the coil is cold, you hit the up wattage and it'll read the resistance and boom, it's set. But I'm in auto mode. You know, auto mode, you just hold the up and down. When you first get this, it's already in auto mode. So I'm not in auto mode. I'm in DIY mode. Stupid Scuba. So if I want to get out of DIY mode, I have to go back in the menu and go back to auto mode. When you first get it, it's in auto mode. If you want to use the RSA, you need to go to DIY mode.
Yeah, so I will probably end up buying another one, and I want to get the antique copper.
Yeah, the copper one looks great. Oh, I do have the black one here. I have the black one here. I didn't show y'all.
Oh, you got a black one though too.
This is the one that Munchkin won.
Ah, okay.
This is the Elegant Black. So if y'all want to compare the two, I mean, I don't know which one y'all like better. They're both freaking gorgeous. So, I mean, the black obviously matches the stock coils a lot better.
You know, in the hand, I like the feel of the bronze or brass or whatever that is.
Yeah, these are antique bronze, is what they call this. And then this is Elegant Black. So they also have carbon fiber, this carbon fiber here and on the back. And then they have the antique copper, which is a darker, you know, copper color on this one. And then they have another gunmetal, I do believe. So, but, shoot, what is she vaping in hers? Let me try hers out. I can tell you exactly what juice this is. This is Tough Cookie. Infamous.
Oh.
Yep, there it is. Infamous tough cookie. I could tell just by tasting it that this was. That's the good thing. I don't even have to guess. It's like that's tough cookie, and that's some very old juice, by the way.
I need some tough
Vapen's great
cookie.
though. Yeah,
That
tough
sounds
cookie.
so good.
Tough cookie's good. If y'all do need one of these SX autos, get a hold of Jazzy Jag. I think he can get you a better price than anybody else on them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he can.
So there you go.
And he will ship it out to you very quickly.
Yeah, I got to give it to Jazzy. He wastes no time about shipping stuff out. Tough Cookie's not your favorite? Yeah, the juice I had that was her favorite, I think it was Coventry. That bottle fell and busted. It was glass, so it busted and went all over the floor. And I was like, oops. And yeah, she didn't like the fact that that busted. You can see her running down the stairs and whacking. Trill, yeah, Coventry is the best. See, I knew it was Coventry. I like Coventry too. I think the one I had was 0 milligram, so it was like just flavor. It would have been great. But
You know, I get Rich. I got the Trill, and I've still got a half a bottle of it. I haven't cared for it all that much.
yeah, I mean, Trill was okay for me. It just wasn't one of my favorites. I always liked Tough Cookie the best.
The bottle of Tough Cookie I got, I think that was gone in like 3-4 days. I went through that fast.
I broke it on purpose. I did not break it on purpose. Jeez. Yeah, Munchie running downstairs is a bad idea. You got that right, John Q. She'll fall down the damn stairs.
Well, she knows what to do. She's already done it once.
Yeah.
Oh, Trill's blackberry? I knew it was some sort of a berry thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you'd be disappointed in this, Slappy, if you picked up one of the SX autos. Trust me. It'll be something that you can keep in your pocket, and you'll be like, hell yeah, man, this damn thing. You won't even know it's in your pocket. Be like, where's my vape? Oh, shit, it's in my pocket. And I got it right here.
It's very pocket friendly. It
Yeah.
locks, so you don't have to worry about it firing in your pocket.
Yeah, so it's a 3-click. 1, 2, 3. And it's locked. There we go. So now it'll just say
And
it's locked.
I've never gotten a dry hit on this thing yet.
And 3 clicks to unlock it, and now we're good to go again. See, this is my second day on the battery, and now it's starting to move down. Now it's showing me at like 20% battery. I know within the next 10 minutes or so, it's going to say it's dead, which that's fine. I need to charge it anyway.
Yeah, it stays on the top portion for a long time.
It does.
And then once it gets to a certain point, it like drops.
Yeah. Yeah, the meter don't go down slow. It'll stay up and it'll just drop, and you're like, holy crap. Then you know when it gets to that second, like the lowest section where it looks like it's 20%, that means you got 30 minutes, maybe an hour tops.
Harry,
Before you need to
Jazzy
get to
does
your
not have a
charger.
website. You can get a hold of Jazzy through Facebook. Jazzy
Yeah.
Jag.
Ed Jagla. Look him up.
There you go.
Or SX Mini Brotherhood. If you haven't joined the SX Mini Brotherhood group, definitely do that. Here, I'll give you a link
Yeah.
over to that page, and you can ask to join. I'm one of the admins over there, so I can add you. It's not a big deal. Here we go. I'm gonna give you a link. There's the SX Mini Brotherhood group, and Jazzy's one of the admins, so you can message him
RS,
there.
I love your logic. So Munchkin said she fell down one stair. RS goes, so if there's more than one stair,
How
you would
much
fall down
difference is there
multiple
between
times?
the SX Mini and the IPV? That's an excellent question, Jim. I'll tell you this much. The IPV actually feels almost heavier. It feels a slight bit thicker,
Yeah.
but the SX Mini feels like it's built way better, if you know what I mean. This feels like almost like a Matchbox car, and this feels solid.
The IPV's got the weight,
It's got the weight.
but I like the feel in your hand. The SX kicks.
And see the way the SX Auto, everything's lined up with your juice. It's all in line. This one is the juice is over here, and the atomizer is not. It's in the, more towards the center than on the side like it is on the auto. It's kind of just a little nitpicky eyeball thing, but yeah. I like that this is a round bottle. This is so easy to pop out. It's the IPV. You got to get your fingernail in there. There, come square out of there. It's like that, which is still not that hard. But
the SX Auto, just man, that thing just pops right out, slides right out, and slides in no problem. I have an easier time filling this than I do on the IPV.
yeah, I do too. That's what I'm saying. It's easy to pop that out and refill it. Slide it back in there. You're done. Yeah. Oh, now it's showing. And yeah, I knew mine was close. Now it's showing like no battery.
Yeah, I noticed that last weekend. It
yeah,
got
there's
to a certain
no
point, then just dropped off.
There's no rebuildable for the IPV. There is for the V sticking, and all of these devices have the same mAh battery. So it's hard to say. There's the firmware that comes on this. You can actually turn the pump up to 100 on the SX Auto, which I don't suggest doing because it's going to pump juice way too fast. The highest I can make the pump go on the V sticking or the IPV, I think is 60. So this one has a little bit more features to it as far as changing some of the values and going between auto mode and DIY mode. They don't have that on the V sticking. So
you've got more usable functionality out of the SX Auto.
Yes. Yes, that's true. So.
Nice, Sue.
I wish I could take the
Good
firmware
work.
for the SX Auto and put it on the V sticking. That would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen because I'm pretty sure they're almost the same board, just different firmwares.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you won't be disappointed with it, Jim. Now this, I'm going to tell you this, and this is like I said, I keep it real with you guys. Always keep it real. The only thing that I find annoying is these two buttons right here are very sharp. Like if you rub your finger, the up and down watts, rub across those.
They could have been a little bit beveled or something.
If he takes and turns these, in one of those sand bath things, it'll take the sharp edges off these and they'll be perfect. The fire button's not that way. The fire button is okay. But these two right here,
beveled.
These are sharp. Man,
They are
sharp. Other than that, it's great.
Until you pointed that out, I hadn't noticed. Thank you.
Well, I had to show it to you. I mean, I'm going to check the damn thing, Tandy. Who's rubbing them like that?
Tandy, Scuba, he's got to stroke his mod.
You got to stroke. Oh, now if you go feel it, you're going to be like, oh my God. Well, I'm going to point it out because people are going to be like, you never told us about the sharp buttons. Yeah, guys stroke, Tandy. We don't fiddle or flick. Yeah. So there you go. Flick. I'm clicking the wrong buttons. You rub? Okay, whatever floats your boat. Anyways. Is the SX Auto 510? It is not a 510. It's not a standard 510 as you would think, Talion. So, not to mention anything bigger than the Addy, you can see right here, anything bigger than that 14 millimeter, you're not going to get to fit on there anyway. But if you was to take any 510 type atomizer and try to, it doesn't work.
Yeah, if you were to try to put that trilogy on there, even if you could screw it in, it would just overhang like you would.
It would look really bad, yeah.
It would. It would be like, hey, you've got a mod on your atomizer.
So you can adjust your airflow on here. You can just, there it is. And it actually locks in position. You see how this is got like open, closed, open, closed. Now if I go with the V sticking, I'll show you the difference on the V sticking. This one, you can just keep on spinning it. There's no stopper. There's no, this thing has got a really loose top cap, to be honest with you.
So Tandy's happy with just a thumb and a push.
Oh, Jesus. So there you go.
Chat's gone downhill. What can I say?
Yep, the SX Auto is dead. Low battery, it says now.
Dave Foot wants to know, is Malachite still doing a show?
Dave, the last time I talked to Malachite, he said he was going to do his show starting in the new year. So I don't know if that means he's starting tonight or he's going to wait a little while. Now, see, I can charge this for a few minutes and it'll be good to go. I can probably vape it until I go to sleep tonight and then, but I'm going to charge it all the way up. But
John Q, to your point, you never see both the Scuba's hands at the same time.
Really? That's going in the file. I put my thumb on there and push. Bam, I'm done. Oh my goodness. Pass-through mode. What would there be I don't know what you would use pass-through mode for, Slappy, but there's only an auto mode, which the auto mode can detect if you're using the 0.8 or the 0.2 coil. And the DIY mode will read resistance of whatever coil you put in there and adjust it accordingly to pump it correctly. And then you adjust your joules. Your joules are more like your speed pedal. And then your temperature, which I always set my temperature to 420. If you like a hotter vape, you can obviously go higher than that, but I like 420.
Mine's still on Celsius.
So you're still on Celsius? You can change that really easy.
I literally took it out of the box and started vaping it. The only thing I've adjusted is how much it pumps.
Oh, you don't even know how good it can be then. Good Lord, dude. Do you know if you put the right thing on here? Look, I think you can vape this while it's charging.
I was going to ask about that. Can you vape while it's charging? Maybe that's what they
I'm doing it right now. Look. It's on charge, and I'm vaping.
But is the board designed for that, though?
I don't know. Saint,
that's the question.
Congratulations, Saint. You're gonna like it. Trust me. I mean, I'm not here to make y'all buy stuff. I don't make a penny off of it, Saint. I don't. But I really think you'll like it. That is new, pumping while vaping. I know, isn't it, Steven? That's the new thing. How much are they? If you go to veritube.com, they're $109.99. If you buy them from Jazzy, I think they're $100. So that's $10 cheaper. And Jazzy ships really fast. So I would
How much are they?
Yeah, they're $109.99. If you want now, remember, if you want the RBA section or the RSA section, make sure you buy that. It only comes with 2 coils. If you want more coils like this, they come in 2 packs. If you want more coils, buy more coils. And you can either buy the nickel or the stainless steel. Like I said, the nickel is 0.2 ohm and the stainless steel is 0.8 ohm coils. So that's personal preference, whichever ones you want. And there you go.
I don't even remember which one I'm using. The nice thing is when you look at them, you can read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The print's not so small you can't read it. Of course, now that I'm saying that, I'm in bad lighting.
You can read the ones that say nickel, but the ones that's is it stainless steel? I can't remember. One of them you can read. It says it on there. I think it's stainless steel, and the nickel ones don't say it. But I think if we raise hell yee enough, that they'll fix it.
I'm using the 0.2.
Yeah, the stainless steel one, I think is. Yeah, I'm on. This is the 0.2. The 0.2s don't show. The stainless steel do. So, yeah, stainless steel actually say SS on the coil. Your RSA only? Yeah, I would highly recommend buying the RSA section just so that, the coils last like a month. But if you want to be able to get your own stainless steel wire and throw in there, I would get the RSA section. I would make basically like a 28 gauge stainless steel 4-wrap spaced coil, throw it in there, open arm configuration, which means one leg going this way, one leg going down, not like both pointing up. You want one leg opposite, throw it in there, boom, you're done. And that's like a 2.5 millimeter coil, I think. It's either 2 millimeter or 2.5 that they put in there. whichever one you prefer.
Osmond said he put a little Clapton in his RSA.
You can put a Clapton. The little micro Claptons, you can put those in there. All right, we got 5 minutes left. I'm trying to let this charge a little bit because that time that I vaped it, the battery it dropped right back down because I've used it so quick.
Now, the one thing I did notice too when you're charging,
Yep.
it'll look like it's fully charged, but it's not. You gotta let it. You keep letting it go, because
okay.
if as soon as it gets to that full point, if you start vaping it, it drops right down. It'll be
I
like
never noticed
90%.
that. Mine takes forever to go to the full point. It'll go almost to full and just stay there forever before it ever goes to full.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you're vaping it.
Okay.
It works in the opposite.
Yeah. But
I've got to admit, I mean, I get 2 days out of this before I have to charge it. And it doesn't blow through the juice like the IPV did either.
right, that's the good thing. Because the pump is I think the pump is calibrated a lot better.
Yeah.
So it just works. I mean, even with
And Jazzy was saying, I mean, they took months testing this thing.
yeah,
and
they went through
tweaking.
like 42 firmwares or something like that.
No, it's over 50.
So they went through a lot of firmware revisions. The flavor is excellent, John Q.
Yeah, really
There's
good.
there's no question on that. You got to think. We've talked about this a lot on this channel about condensing the chamber to bump up your flavor, whether it be the chimney or the RDA itself or the distance that your mouth is from the coils. We've talked about that over and over. This is like a 14 millimeter RDA on top of there. So it's really small. So everything is compact and super powerful on flavor. So yeah, you get a good flavorful vape from this. No question. It shows I'm at half power already. Hey, I know that's a lie, but I'll charge it more in a little bit.
The only thing I would fault this on is not reading the battery correctly. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I would fault it with. But it does have great battery life,
Yes.
and that is stupendous. I mean, that's super. To me, that is a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, you don't want to be out there driving your truck and then go, dadgummit, the battery's dead again. Even though it is micro USB, people complain, hey, why isn't it USB-C? Because you got micro USB chargers are everywhere. You could pull over
Yep.
at any gas station and get a micro USB car charger. USB-C, maybe if you're lucky, if you find the right spot. Other than that, this you can always find a freaking cord and charge it.
Unfortunately, C is not mainstream yet.
Not yet,
I
but
can't
it
wait
will
till
be.
it is.
Right. As soon as it mainstreams, yeah, it'll be everywhere. But yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. You don't have to worry about, oh my God, it's dead already. If you have it fully charged, you go out, boom. Okay, thanks, Dave. We're getting off here in 2 minutes. I'm glad Malachite is casting. So, and I don't want to take any viewers away from Malachite. He can wait 2 minutes. He should have came on at 10 o'clock when he was supposed to. I got to give him shit. Well, I hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas and a wonderful New Year. I hope that 2020 does
I know
not
you
bring...
had a great New Year's Eve.
I did, man. Yeah. I hope that, that 2020 brings every vapor a good, prosperous vape, and we don't have to... What is that?
Saved you a piece of garlic bread.
You saved me a piece of garlic bread. You know how much garlic bread I've ate? Oh, my God. But... And for those that just picked up the SX Auto, congratulations. I think you will really like the device. I told you the only complaint I had about the sharp buttons, really. That's about it. Other than that, I think it's great. I think that once y'all get it set right, and if y'all need any help whatsoever, because I know now that more people bought this, they're going to be like, hey, how do I set? If I have to, I'll do a whole nother show on how to set it up. If you bought an RSA, how to build on it, how to set the resistance. You have to. Even when you get these rebuildable, the auto coils, make sure that your coil is cold when you put it in there and check the resistance. Especially on the DIY mode, because you don't want to read the resistance of a hot coil because it won't be able to change. It won't be able to tell the difference when you vape on it that it's running low on liquid. So you have to check it cold. Make sure you check it cold. And I'll show you how to do. All you do when you go in the menus and it gets to the resistance part, you hold on the up wattage button. It reads the resistance of the coil. Bam, you're done. It's that simple. You don't have to do it again until you rebuild it. And I don't mean re-wick it. I mean rebuild like a whole new coil.
That's cool.
If I don't, I'll get Gail to fly over. Okay, Saint, that sounds good. All right, y'all have a great weekend, and we will catch you guys next week, same time, same channel. And until
Have a
then,
good night, everybody.
peace out.
Great weekend.